All right, everybody, welcome back. We're on the new stream?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so welcome back. New stream here. If you guys could go ahead and like, share it, tell your friends, get them to join. We'd love to have you guys watching. Second half action here, Michigan Dodgeball Cup 2020. We got two teams that are 2-0 on the day so far, going head-to-head. Central coming off of wins against Western Michigan and Saginaw Valley, Grand Valley also beating Western, and then Michigan State. So this team will be, the winning team here will be in firm control of the Michigan Dodgeball Cup. And they would definitely, something would have to go wrong later on for them to end up losing it. So a little collision there at midcourt between Stafford and Stanko.
All right. All right, so back in the second half.
It's like Central moving right to left this time. They switched up at half, and they have ball control to start here. First throw from Ambrusia.
All right, seems like both teams are currently filling each other out like it was in the first half.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
Good low throw there from Josh Hill near Kyle Gardner.
Nope.
He was even saying, there like he was going to catch that one. That guy, he can catch anything.
No one's in the outliner. Oh, that was, yep.
Ooh, okay. I wasn't sure who got out there. I thought if it hit Gardner first, that Taylor would be safe, or if he got the ball on it, they'd both be safe, but looks like it hit Gardner's foot.
Oh.
Janowskis gets crossed up there.
Both teams down at 11 players each.
Jared Brown just being absolutely fearless up there. He's kept his energy level at a 10 this entire match.
Without question.
Well, except for that one little, him and Riley, I think were trying to talk strategy, and he got caught sleeping a little bit, but.
GV told him to take a nap. He said no. Not today, buddy.
All right, so quickly, Central Michigan is down two of their, arguably their top two players in Eric Nelson and Kyle Gardner. So, ooh, not a good throw from Rudzinski.
Oh, that got him.
Ooh,
yep, and the ref is calling him out.
Yep, looked clean from up here, from my eye, but maybe I need to get my glasses checked again. I don't know.
I hate getting new prescriptions. They cost so much money.
Josh Hill, low throw to reset the clock.
Oh, that's a.
Stanko just misses, and they take out Brown. And Ambrusia gets taken out. And so you have 4 of Central Michigan's overtime 6 in the outline right now. So if you're Jawanza Edwards, if you're Stevens, you gotta kind of step up, take control of this thing, make a play, make a catch, get your team in.
Seemed like left side of GV's looking to throw.
Quick note here, looks like Logan Tenwalde has checked in for Grand Valley. Not sure who they put on the bench for him. Looks like maybe Holicky is sitting out this game.
Toe
Good
tapper.
low throw by Nolan Stanko there.
Taking out number 37, Taylor.
Taylor, yeah.
Taylor.
Don't have him on the roster here, but we.
Oh, that got him.
Oh, and
my God! Edwards, you are a savage. This man did a. Oh, man.
Oh, and then he gets taken out on his foot there, so.
I was about to say he about to do himself a 2-piece chicken meal from Popeyes, man, but a GV.
So what I'm trying to figure out is who threw that catch, or did they even call it a catch, or did they call it ground? Because I think Logan Tenwalde was the one who threw it, and he's still in.
Ah.
Okay, so we are getting clarification that they did call ground. A really, really good effort, though, on a ball that was, obviously it hit the ground, but if it didn't, it was an inch off, so. All right, so.
Colin looking to throw. Okay.
Colin Freeman.
Easy catch.
Bates a counter throw from Rudzinski that just looked a hair late to me. He's got to make that counter throw a little bit earlier if he wants. Otherwise, Colin's just going to eat that up. And quickly, Central Michigan, don't look now, they're on the 10 clock already.
That was quick.
Yeah, we're only 4 minutes into this point. So Grand Valley just in complete control here, 9 players to 5.
Team throw. Oh, he got slapped.
Oh!
He still made the. Oh, and he got killed on the exchange. That does get Kyle in.
So he does have a claim to that ball, even though he got hit. Correct, Shadid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
that ball gets tipped up. He got hit before he made that catch, but you're still allowed to make a play and continue the process through the.
That is correct.
So that catch counted. It brings in Kyle Gardner.
The catch is legit. It is a legitimate catch.
All right, so Brandon Meisel, coach for Grand Valley, is trying to clarify with Jake Bruce. All right, so quick stoppage there. They are awarding that catch to Stafford. It did bring in Kyle Gardner. All right, so 2 throws miss. Kyle Gardner has the only ball for Central. There's another one on their side, but a little no-look throw there. Just misses Ballman.
Look for GB, better do a team throw.
There it is in the corner, and they, yep.
Number 28 did get hit in that exchange. Doug Daniel goes down. Well, he's already off the. Oh, they're saying that he's good. All right, never mind.
They're saying they both bounced, so Colin Freeman just missing high on number 1 there for, not number 1, Jared Brown. He's wearing an old Bryce
Easy
Beelan jersey.
catch.
Yep. Too
Easy.
long of a throw there for Stevens.
That's too easy for Nick. Ooh, that was almost a headshot.
That
Now
takes out Doug Daniel.
Now he goes down. 2 players left for the chips.
All right. Team throw. With the guy with
Both players got slapped to next
2
week.
team throws at the same time takes them out, and that another quick point for Grand Valley under 6 minutes. Playing some very efficient dodgeball. Man, that just shows you what number 1 can do. Righty. So we have about 19-12 to go here, second half, Michigan Dodgeball Cup. Grand Valley playing Central Michigan here. Grand Valley just grabbed point number 3, take a 2-1 lead. So if Grand Valley wins this one, they'll be 3-0 and in the driver's seat. If Central Michigan wins, they'll be 3-0 and in the driver's seat. If Central wins, then Grand Valley will be Michigan State's biggest fans, hoping that they can upset Central and force a 3-way tie. And then we'll see what happens in the final match of the day, the Battle of the Valleys. Thanks for sticking with us. We're about four hours into this tournament here. We're on the 4th round of matches here, second half. Grand Valley Central head ref Jake Bruce gets him started, and Bowman, he slid there a little bit, but I think he kind of slipped, so they're not going to card him or anything. He did get hit right away by Edwards after that, so no harm, no foul. You hear Mike Riley yelling energy to his team. He wants them to play faster. All right, so we've got a 6-4 ball advantage. Central Michigan moving right to left here. Oh, Kyle Gardner with a nice catch on Nolan Stanko. That was just too easy for him. And then Coda Gallagher gets taken out after that as well. So quickly, Grand Valley down 4 players. Sorry, they're only down 3 players. Blake Clevenger, for whatever reason, is out.
Oh, man.
Ben Smart misses, and then
somehow
they miss him.
Somehow Ben stayed alive with that whole change. Surprised he did not get destroyed the next week on that exchange.
Oh, Jake Bruce is calling him out from all the way on the other side of the court.
Wow.
So
they was able to get him out.
He thought he got shorts there. You got to be confident in that call if you're going to make it from that distance. But, okay, so Central Michigan jumps out to a quick 4-player advantage.
This game is definitely getting a little bit more chippier.
Yeah.
No reference to the chips, though. Just getting a little bit more fired up.
No pun intended there. No, again, no pun intended. And you're on a roll now, Shadid.
Oh, man. Ooh, that's another easy catch.
I don't think Peach needed to make that throw there, and suddenly Grand Valley down to 7 players.
They
got to be careful.
Man, Scott with a nice telepathic catch.
Gardner with a throw towards the middle.
Uh-oh, Brown. Ooh, Brown.
Brown takes out the Captain Hill.
Oh, man. Josh Hill looking a little bit disgusted, trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, in that entire sequence, I think Central drew 4 to 5 throws and not one of them connected. So a very uncharacteristically inaccurate Grand Valley sequence right there.
Indeed.
Now you've got Janowskis going to make the throw and get back.
Ooh.
Nelson with a nice throw. He's been throwing that sidearm that's just kind of stayed on a level plane. And it's kind of it's throwing players off. It doesn't have the normal movement of like a pinch throw. So.
Oh, just a missed catch.
Janowskis, pretty good spot there on Eric Nelson. If I'm Central, I'm not reaching for those catches right now, though. You are in complete control of this. 11 to 5 now.
Oh, missed catch.
Kyle Gardner goes down. So, all right, GV trying to make a little run at this thing again here. Takes out their top 2 players to maybe try to grab some momentum.
You reach, I teach. Oh, that's
and
too
Skinner
easy.
With a catch, and that'll bring in Bowman.
That is too easy.
That'll get Grand Valley off the 10 clock as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, Skinner can also make catches too, not just headshots.
Yeah, if you saw the game last week, he helped Grand Valley out quite a bit against MSU with some catches. And Brugia having to make a quick late throw there. They almost got a balls over. So you got Nelson, Gardner, and Brown. Arguably, they're Central's top 3 players on the sideline right now, and Grand Valley knows that. And despite being down ball control and players,
if I'm Central Michigan, I'll get a little bit closer. That's better.
You can tell that Central's leadership is off the court right now because they're having trouble getting their throws off in a timely manner. Every shot clock is getting to 14, and they're not getting their throws where they want them.
The ref will call that a good reset for Central Michigan, though.
Looks like we got some breaking news here. Miami and Ohio State looks like they're going to be heading to overtime here.
Ooh-wee.
That could be a good one in the battle for Ohio today. So Miami already with an upset over OU.
Yeah, which caused OU to no longer be undefeated.
Yeah, you got to believe if Miami can pull this win off against Ohio State, that gives them a couple big wins. You know, could vault them in the rankings even higher than they are.
Absolutely. Ooh, that was close, but they will count a good reset throw for GV.
So it looks like we've got 9-on-6, advantage Central. Could hear that rubber-on-rubber contact there with our court.
Ooh, that's a hit. That's a hit.
And Nick Hale goes down.
And just like that, GV is now on a 10 count once they throw this next ball.
Yep. Also, quick update, Ohio beat Ohio State 4-2, so Ohio was able to shake off that early loss to Miami, recompose themselves, and get a nice win over Ohio State. Okay.
We're about to hit the 14-minute mark. Less than 14. Ooh, missed.
Almost a team catch there.
Almost had it.
You got to applaud the effort by Stafford there, trying to bail out his teammate.
Oh, Skinner. Is that a catch? That is a catch.
Oh, they're saying, no, we got one ref saying catch. We've got the far ref saying ground.
And Kyle, oh, man.
That's got to be either a catch or an out there.
Head ref got to make the call. Head ref got to make the call.
Okay, head ref made the call. On continue play here.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Again, Central, they look a little disoriented out there. They're not getting up as quick as they need to be to execute a well-timed throw.
Look like Doug Daniels about to take matters in his own hands. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Number 17, Luke, got destroyed and sent to next week without the paycheck.
Oh, Jawanza Edwards goes He lays out for that one.
Oh, my
Logan
goodness.
Tenwalde got away with a throw that he hung up there just a little too much.
Finally, somebody got folded like clean laundry straight into the body basket.
Is everybody else hearing this? I hope everybody on the stream is paying close attention to what you're hearing right now. This is commentary gold.
Oh, my God.
Nice throw by Williamson there, the rookie.
4
To
players.
reset it.
4 players left for GV.
Only one ball, and it's in the hands of Alex Janauskis. So it looks like Tenwalde.
Oh, my
What a throw.
God. The accuracy. Team throw against number 12.
And Logan Tenwalde gets out there. So now you've got Janauskis, Williamson.
Man, Riley's on the court looking mad fearless right now. I was looking to put him to next week, too.
So Grand Valley down to 3 players, Britt Skinner, Alex Janauskis, and Williamson. So you've got 2 overtime players and a rookie, very talented rookie. And Central Michigan, I'll have to get a player count once they break huddle here.
Oh,
So it does look like they've got about 8 guys. 12 minutes to go here, second half. Grand Valley clinging to a 2-1 lead.
Keyword is clinging.
Yeah.
It's not convincingly they're clinging. They're holding on for dear life because, I mean, we seen earlier today they did get pushed to overtime to MSU. Now, would it be crazy for GV to get pushed to a second overtime? It's too early to tell, but crazier things have happened.
All right, so we'll break the timeout here. We've got 6 players for Central Michigan, 3 for Grand Valley. Central has 8 of the balls to Grand Valley's 3. No, sorry, 8-2. Sorry, math is hard. And looks like Janauskis will come up first for Grand Valley. He's going to have to make the throw and get back.
Reset throw.
Few players you'd trust in the league more than Alex to be in that position.
Daniel by himself. Okay. Good reset throw.
Safe throw.
All right, so Central got 6.
Another good throw by Janauskis.
While Central got, while GV got 3. So Central got 15 seconds to make a throw. Oh, he got kicked. Oh, and that's
Janauskis with a catch, and that brings in All-American candidate Nolan Stanko.
Oh, my goodness.
That's huge.
And
We've seen Janauskis play hero like this before, and just like that, we're knotted at 4 players each.
Both teams are now on a 10 count. That will not count.
Nope, that will. That's Grand Valley signaling that. Don't get, they're trying to get the ref to make the call.
Oh, wow.
All right, so.
It seemed like Mac Riley doing a little gamemanship.
All right,
that's a good reset throw.
Stanko with a good reset throw there near Stafford. Grand Valley's just going to have to keep trying to trade throws until they can get Central to get rid of one. Oh, that's also not going to be good. That's going to be a balls over for Grand Valley.
All right.
Wow, and just like that, Grand Valley takes control. All right, so forget clinging to a 2-1 lead now. They're trying to take a commanding 3-1 lead here. Now they have all 10 balls, 4 talented players, 3 overtime players. You've got a couple good catchers for Central Michigan. So if I'm them, let's sell out for a catch here. Yeah, Stevens, Stafford, looks to be a rookie for Central, and Rodzinski.
Oh, he got clapped.
Yep. He didn't really have a chance. As soon as that first one got by, he turned in.
Oh,
what a block by Stafford.
Oh, he did not save himself.
Williamson gets him on the late follow throw. All right, that's a good throw there. What a catch by Rodzinski. And that brings in Eric Nelson.
That's big.
So now we're back down 3-on-3. Janauskis, Skinner, and Williamson.
That was that leadership that we were talking about, Eric Nelson. That is a catch. Unfortunately, it was out of bounds.
Unfortunately, it was by a player in the queue.
Yep.
All right, so.
Eric Nelson got to be calm, though. Ooh, that was close.
Yep. Good block. Good job by Williamson to get in front of it there. And
if I'm Eric, I got to watch out for Skinner creeping. Uh-oh.
Yep.
speaking of which, he's looking for something.
All right, so Grand Valley trying to use that wall. When there's fewer players on the court, you have a much better chance.
Oh, lazy.
Oh, Rodzinski couldn't decide if he wanted to block or catch. But what I was going to say is when there's fewer players on the court, you can use the wall to your advantage more because there's less of an opportunity for them to knock it down.
Uh-oh, here it
there's
comes.
more space.
Bam!
What a throw by Skinner.
In the kneecap.
Yeah.
Skinner's looking for it.
Firm throw.
He's talking to Alex.
$5 says Nelson makes a catch on one of these throws.
I don't know, man.
He's saying he's in.
Oh,
no, okay, they're calling. He thought he was being called out.
Oh, that was close. Skinner.
And he hits Skinner in it.
Oh my God! Eric Nelson is the sickest man in Michigan. Completely distraught and disappointed. He almost found a way to pull through, but man, he couldn't clinch it. 3-1 GV.
I gotta wonder, even if he makes that catch, his feet were out of bounds. I don't think he brings it down in bounds, but that's a statement throw right there from the rookie Williamson there. He's saying, hey, I know we got a lot of talented upperclassmen, and Tyler Peach is getting a lot of notoriety for being the best freshman on our team, but what about me? And didn't play like a freshman during that point. The chips were down, and he hung in there the whole time. So, heck of a point. Wow. That's what you like to see.
That was a really, really good point by both teams. GV just found a way just to survive. My goodness. All right, current score right now is 3-1 GV. Central Michigan play an outstanding point. Outstanding point. GV was able to find a way to just hang on. And unless Central Michigan finds a way to score 2 quick points, it seems like GV will find a way to, I would say, escape this game.
Well, the clock, not 9 minutes left. It took Central 10 minutes to get the point that they did get. So, and just like that, they thought they maybe got Brown.
Ooh, what a shot!
And Williamson, last man standing for GV, takes out.
And just like that,
gets taken out first here, and he's jawing. He's see ya.
And the smack talk is definitely coming in. And Bruce is trying to calm the noise down a little bit.
Trying to restore order here, make sure it doesn't get too chippy. But yeah, clock is a factor from here on out for Central Michigan.
The only way that Central Michigan is going to win this game.
They got to average a point every 4 minutes here. So.
Every 4 minutes. Good block.
And Captain Josh Hill goes out. Yeah, Williamson, the freshman, not afraid to jaw with an All-American candidate over there, Eric Nelson.
That's how you got to do it. You can't be scared. Not at this tournament. This is where all of the big boys and girls play. You can't be scared. Just ask Rebecca. She'll tell you. See things.
Rebecca will teach you. She'll teach you how to jaw a little bit there.
Oh, she'll teach you all right. And she'll catch you out, too, if you ain't careful.
Nelson gets taken out. So you knew Central would have to pick up the pace a little bit, maybe play out of their ball.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was close.
Ballman gets blown up. Rick gets blown up. We're having some fun now.
What a shot.
There goes Tyler Peach now.
We're finally seeing them fireworks. It's about time.
So Rodzinski takes out Tyler Peach with a good throw, then gets countered. So this is what you love to see. But Grand Valley already down to 6 players, so they got to be careful here.
There's 7 minutes and 8 seconds left, so we're still doing good on the time.
Yeah, I mean, clock's going to become a factor, but now Central Michigan's got a shot to get a point here. They got Grand Valley down half their squad in a minute.
A couple of catches for Central Michigan, and this is still a very doable game. But you heard him say they gotta go. They know they gotta go.
Yeah, Riley's just trying to get some urgency. Grand Valley's content to just keep throwing one back at them and bleed another 15, another 15, another 15. So
they got to get at least one player out every single time they throw. They got to at least try to get a player out or try to make a catch.
Yeah, they got to be a little more aggressive, not just sitting here trying to
too many
kill
throws.
clocks and things like that.
Ooh, that was close. Good block though by number 5.
Stafford, yeah, he's a pretty elusive player despite, he's pretty tall, long legs, and he's able to protect himself pretty well.
Oh, that ain't going to work. Oh, that's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Gardner, that brings in Jalen Brown. Or Jared Brown. Look at that.
Kyle's like, what do you say to me, boy? What do you say now? That's why I get off the court. Savage. That's what he said. Of course, Bruce is like, all right, settle down, settle down.
All right, Williamson and Gardner. This is going to be the best new rivalry in the sport.
Ooh, okay, Brown. Okay.
Ooh, and then, Nick Hale
money
gets taken right back out.
Easy money.
Oh, and now we get to see it. Now we got Williamson, the talented freshman, against Kyle the Gun Gardner. This will be fun.
Oh, they want this.
Oh, come on. Bring Williamson to the front of the monitor. Let's see it go head-to-head. Gardner and Colin Freeman both make a throw at about the same time. Count should be pretty close.
All right, number 37.
Team catch.
Almost caught him
Williamson
sleeping.
got caught sleeping, and Logan Tedwaldy bailed him out.
Ooh, that was close. Almost caught him with the cross, but his teammate was able to get the catch.
So that brought in Captain Josh Hill. Coming up on the 5-minute remaining mark here, second half. Michigan Dodgeball Cup.
Good block.
Oh, Stafford got his foot. Good honest call there. I thought it was a good block as well.
Yeah.
But he said, nope, blocked it into my toe. I'll take my out, and walks off the court.
You got to appreciate the honesty from these players.
Dodgeball is the ultimate test of integrity, and nobody knows better than you if you got hit. Doesn't matter. The thrower doesn't know more than you. You're the one who feels it. You're the one who missed the block, et cetera, et cetera. So
exactly,
it's the ultimate test of character. Take your out when it's there.
Easy catch.
Easy throw.
Josh Hill just throwing that ball in disgust.
Nick Hale with a big throw. Kyle Garner back makes the throw at Colin Freeman.
All right, we currently have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. So whatever last run that Central Michigan have, they got to do it now.
Grand Valley looking to
missed catch by Colin.
Cover the spread here. Set by O'Brien Sportsbook.
What's the betting odds these days?
I believe Grand Valley was favored by 1.5.
Fair enough. All right.
I'll have to check my notes on that one.
Only 2 players left for Central Michigan. Miss. Oh, not a miss catch. Good team throw against Central Michigan. 1 player left for Central Michigan.
Yeah, it looks to be a rookie, and Josh Hill looking for that high throw there, just misses.
Josh Hill looking for a headshot to end my man's whole career before he even got started.
There it is.
Jesus.
And he gets taken out, and so with 3.5 minutes left, I think Central Michigan is content to call it here. Final score
4-1.
Final score 4-1 Grand Valley, and with that, they move to 3-0 on the day and are in complete control of the Michigan Dodgeball Cup yet again. We'll see if Saginaw can play spoiler.
Yeah.
So basically, MSU, the winner of MSU and CMU, they're going to be rooting as hard as they possibly can for Saginaw to come with a win. But then I guess it still wouldn't matter. Grand Valley would have the head-to-head tiebreaker. If that is the tiebreaker, I have to clarify.
Yeah.
We'll have to get our rules analyst up here, Mike Pereira, see if we can figure out what the actual tiebreak scenario is in the event Saginaw upsets Grand Valley.
Yeah.
But that's what you like to see. There was a couple of times in there when it was just a shooting gallery. It was just a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even on the exchanges like that where there's some missed throws, when it's fast-paced like that, you got to love it. And I tell you, Central had a valiant effort there, came up short. The final score is going to be a little deceiving. You're going to see 4-1, and if you didn't watch this game, you would have thought, ho-hum, another blowout for Grand Valley. But I got to tell you,
how did you get here?
I got to tell you, it was closer than that.
Much closer.
So I'm looking forward to see what goes on now. This next game, in my opinion, MSU, CMU, at this point they're kind of playing for second place in this tournament, and there's no trophy for second place here at MDC, but one of these teams needs to set the tone going into nationals. Now, Central had MSU's number pretty handily a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now, you can say what you want. Michigan State rested some starters and stuff. Sullivan's going to play this time. Jack's going to play this time. You know, I'm looking for MSU, a little circle the calendar revenge game here. They're going to be upset about what Central did to them a couple weeks ago. And these are two of the more athletic teams. They play a fast pace, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm definitely looking at Central Michigan to be, you know, still just firing up as always. Even though they lost 4-1, they're going to be playing very comfortably. They're going to be playing with a lot of confidence, feel like they can take on Michigan State again and beat them.
All right.
Some people may say, like, you know, Michigan State was better than Central Michigan. They shouldn't have lost. But, hey, the crazy thing about dodgeball is, you know, you got to play the game.
All right.
You got to play the game.
Real quick, we got some breaking news to those of you who are watching the stream and dodgeball fans in general. Down in Ohio, we got ourselves another upset alert here. So Miami earlier won a game against Ohio, knocking off number 2. They won that one 2-1. Well, Ohio State just turned the tables and took out Miami in overtime here. So
wow,
that's a big win for Ohio State. You know, you thought Miami, if they could get this win over Ohio State, that could vault them into, you know, an even higher ranking. But there's a little bit of parity going on in that Ohio region, and that's what you like to see. You know, there's a lot of good teams down there now. So
that's
I like to see that.
That's the crazy thing about the Ohio region. Just when you think that one team is going to run away, you know, as clear favorites, Miami said nope. We're going to squash that noise real quick. And as soon as you think that Miami is going to lead the charge, Ohio State out of nowhere was like, nope.
We're still here. One of the old guards of college dodgeball, Ohio State, saying we're still a part of this thing too.
We currently have Rebecca Chappelle working on her underhand softball throw, open palm. Not an easy throw to do, but if you can master it, it's a very valuable weapon in USA dodgeball, without question. But with that being said, we should be getting the next game started. Seemed like Michigan State kind of just chilling, just kind of having a good time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Meanwhile, Central Michigan is kind of just taking a quick breather.
Yeah, Central Michigan, they're about to play their third straight game. So they're going to be a little – I mean, Grand Valley probably wore them out a little bit. So it's going to take a heck of an effort here.
I'm leaving. I'm a coach. With who? Who's my counters? Make Austin count, and I'll do it.
That way yours not biased up there.
I think they're making me do this.
I need an iPhone for it.
I honestly just plan on leaving.
I gotta leave at 5:30, so it doesn't work.
Dylan, are you reffing with me? Shit, dude, I don't want to ref. As long as I get a microphone. pass, I'll wrap. Unfortunately. Yeah.
All right, folks. As you can see, we're getting ready to play one more round here.
Hopefully you guys just don't let this game be close, so then I really don't have to do shit. I know, I don't want that.
We got Michigan State against Central Michigan coming up.
I'm not afraid to card you either, motherfucker. For what? Okay, well, I'm going to card you. Should have been 2.
All right, so since the viewership is back up where it belongs, more likely Kevin Bailey and Tony Stonebow is going to be commentating on this game afterwards. Well, actually, Kevin's going to at least be doing at least the first half, if I'm not mistaken. We'll mix it up because we need to get the audience a little bit more engaged.
We'll mix it up. Maybe we'll get 3 guys talking at once. We'll see how it goes.
Definitely going to see how it goes.
What are your predictions for this game?
Honestly, it's –
Coming up in a couple minutes.
yeah, so prediction for this game. No, I think prediction for this game is really going to depend pretty much on the momentum of the team. Michigan State, they haven't played on this court in a hot minute. Meanwhile, Central Michigan has been playing the 3rd consecutive game. For anyone who's been playing in the NCDA knows, anytime you start playing your 3rd or 4th game, it gets pretty tiring after a while. But they still seem as energetic as possible, and they look like they was trying to win that game. However, conventional wisdom will say that Michigan State will find a way to win. But yeah, conventional wisdom should say that Michigan State should find a way to get the win. But do not be surprised if Central Michigan does make this interesting.
Yeah.
It can go either way.
We got Becca's. We got a camera down there. And we got Tony joining the booth here. Tony, what are your thoughts on this game?
I'm really looking forward to this one. I think you got 2 really athletic teams, 2 teams that I think can definitely make a Final Four, and this would be categorized as a big win for either one right now. Central drew last blood against Michigan State, and I know Michigan State wants some revenge. Of note here, Michigan State has a chance to make history for their program. Michigan State has never finished better than 2-2 at this tournament, and if they win this one, they will be 3-1 on the day. And I know there's no trophy for second place, but that's got to go a long way for them and their psyche going forward. Looks like we might be going down to our sideline reporter, Dylan Fettig, here. Alrighty, so
What's the plan here? Hey, what's the plan here? I can ref up there if Saginaw doesn't care.
So why don't you guys ref up there? You ref down here. You want me to ref to be able to
I'm fine, but Saginaw might not be okay with that.
How come you guys ref down here?
Peter's determined.
What?
Peter is determined to ref.
Ask Peter? Brandon.
What? Huh? gotta tell Peter that.
I'll talk to him.
Okay, yeah, you tell Peter. Peter,
Just say you refuse to let him.
Peter is very determined.
That'd be sick if you guys got flags.
I really don't give a shit.
All right, sorry for the dead air there. We're trying to sort out a few things with our refs. For those of you keeping track at home, the schedule originally had MSU versus CMU, and then after that, Grand Valley would play Saginaw Valley, but we're trying to logistically make things a little easier for the teams and get both of these games taken care of at the same time, get the teams that need to travel on the road a little bit earlier. So on your feature cord here, we are going to have number 5 Central against number 7 Michigan State. Both teams are 2-1 on the day so far. So the winner of this ensures themselves second place, and Grand Valley, even if they lose to Saginaw Valley, would have the head-to-head. So Grand Valley will once again take home another Michigan Dodgeball Cup. All right, the captains, the middle of the court here, getting ready to finish up handshakes, and they'll retreat to their baselines now.
Peter said he's staying here with his group.
Yeah, Western said
He said no.
we're gonna ref here. Listen, we need 6 people, so there's not gonna be an assistant ref. 3 here.
He said he's not. He said he's not giving any of his people upstairs. He said no.
We need one of them to just count upstairs.
I agree. He said no.
I volunteer to head ref this court.
Oh, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, hey, Josh, would you be cool with bench players counting for the other team?
mean?
Yeah, we've done
Want to do
it.
that? Why not? Or is that kind of, I'm asking you. We got to get this ball rolling. You know? All right.
Alrighty, we're just getting our reffing situation sorted out. Peter Bro will be head official here from Western Michigan, and he's just making sure the teams are lined up. We're getting ready to start here. Number 7, Michigan State at home, taking on number 5, Central Michigan. Michigan State coming off a win against Western. Central coming off of a loss to Grand Valley that is closer than the score would indicate. A couple big swing plays went in Grand Valley's favor, and we are underway here. All right, so. And they probably should have let go of those balls there. But Brent Weekland and the other, the rookie for Central Michigan. Okay, Central Michigan looks like they're going to start and make the first throw here, moving left to right. And a quick catch there, thrown by Evan Barra. He's not happy about it. Taylor starting off on the right foot there with a big catch for his team. So we hope you've all enjoyed this full day of dodgeball. We've got a couple different commentary teams here. We've got a mixture of Becca Chappelle. I'd like to give her a big shout out for helping us out with some of the early games. And then since then, she's been pretty dialed into what Michigan State's been doing, so we haven't had her in the booth much. Otherwise, it's been a mixture of myself, Dylan, Fedig. Another catch for Kyle Gardner here. He's had a big day. And then Shadid and myself. And once again, nice big shout out to Shadid. We mentioned him a few times on the broadcast. This wouldn't be possible without him.
I think we'll get him back up here in the booth sometime this game.
Yeah, we're going to give the people what they want.
What are you thinking for this game, though? Who do you have?
I got it in a close one. It almost feels to me like whoever gets the first point is going to win, because I think the other team is going to be taken out of it emotionally. Peter letting that throw by Jack go, but saying get closer. So
I have to say, though, we're still early in the month of February here, and we're going to have the power rankings come out at the end of the month. But the way Central Michigan's played, they have to jump in the power rankings. If they win this game, that would mean that they beat Michigan State 4-1 last time they played, beat them again this time, and along with that, they beat Saginaw and performed well against Grand Valley.
What do we got Central and Michigan State? Remind the viewers what they're ranked in the power rankings currently.
It's a good question. I'll pull that up real quick, but I do know when it comes to the Gonzales standings, we can give them those rankings right now. And right now, Central Michigan is number 5. Michigan State number 7. Actually, that is without taking into account any of the games that happened today. That was entering today's tournament.
Nice dodge by Brent Weekland there.
Nice catch.
And a great catch by Jack Gerling. Brings in Barry Butler. That's a big swing for Michigan State there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michigan State's overall record is only 4-6, and they are 2-1 on the day. So they are now 6-7 overall.
One thing Kyle Garner, easy catch.
Jake Lico with a little, it was kind of like a quick get-me-over reset throw there. He does that from time to time, but usually is able to spot it well enough to stay out of people's catch radius.
So the last power rankings actually came out before the end, after the end of the fall semester, before any games happened in 2020, and we have a balls over call. But in those rankings, the rankings were number 1 GVSU, number 2 Ohio, number 3 Towson, number 4 Miami. Miami just pulled off that win over Ohio today, but
then they got upset by Ohio State.
overtime lost them to Ohio State.
Yep.
Number 5 is James Madison. We haven't seen them in action yet this semester. Number 6 Michigan State, 7 Ohio State, 8 VCU, and 9 Central Michigan. So CMU is going to have to jump up.
The score, like I said, that's the thing about power rankings. Is the power rankings, they're subjective. They're kind of the eye test type thing. And I think when you look, Central Michigan passed the eye test so far today, despite a 4-1 loss. We do have an injury timeout here. It looks like on the court. I think looks like Jared Brown is having an issue with his wrist. So we're going to get that sorted out. But yeah, I mean, Michigan State, they're going to look back, since those last power rankings, their overall record is below 500. However, they've taken number 1 to overtime twice.
And we're getting a little bit of a close-up here on Jared Brown. Somewhat.
Our sideline reporter, Dylan Fettig, just trying to keep the viewers up on all the action here.
So he's got something going on with his forearm, it looks like. And he's grabbing it tight. I hope that it's...
Becca's getting a banana out. Hopefully it's maybe just a cramp or something. I thought when he was holding it, maybe we had a broken wrist or something.
Yikes.
Could just be that the tendons seized up on him there. I know that happens when you've been pinching a ball for 4 or 5 hours plus. Sometimes, the dexterity there can wane a little bit. But back to your power rankings, yeah. I mean, Central Michigan, granted, I can't speak to everybody. I haven't really got to see Miami or Ohio State or JMU or Towson play. I'm sure they're very deserving of their rankings. To me, looking at this Central Michigan team, just with the eye test, they're criminally underranked. But again, I haven't seen everybody, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, and that was just after the fall semester, and they had a tough fall semester. They've turned it on in the second half of the season.
Yep.
And one of those guys that has been a big part of that is right here, Scott Imbergia, the guy that just threw the ball, number 85, having a fantastic day today.
From my vantage point, he's maybe been he's probably their hardest thrower. You got to put Garner and Nelson up in that conversation as well, but he makes a lot of throws for this team out of the corner position.
Yeah, and
a very bad bounce for Central. Jawanza tried to stop that one. It just kind of kicked past him.
And not the best team throw there, and you're going to give Central a little bit of an advantage, 2 balls back on their side.
All right, so it looks like we got 9 to a full squad for 12.
Kyle Taylor gets knocked down there. Good team throw on the far side by Michigan State. One thing that we haven't talked about in this game yet, that's not a throw.
Oh, Peter Bro right on top of it saying that's a good throw.
Okay, so he thinks it made it within the legitimate attempt zone.
He's being a little more liberal with the throw zone than some of the earlier the Grand Valley and Western refs were.
Ooh,
and a
double
trade,
out.
Sullivan for Rudzinski there.
I don't love that if I'm MSU. Sullivan's worth more than just that one out.
Yep.
But anyway, Michigan State, if they win this game, they go above 500.
Okay, so we had stopped the clock before, and then they forgot to restart
it. And actually,
it.
we know what it's at. It's at 1935.
That's what I got. 1935. Good year.
All right, so they're fixing it to 1935. Quick stoppage. While we have this stoppage, as I was saying, MSU, if they win this game, they go 3-1 on the day. That would be the first time that they had an above 500 record at MDC since 2005 for
Yes.
Michigan State.
Yes.
That's a rough stat.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. In between games, I went over and showed Peyton that statistic. I said, hey, you got a chance to do something special here today.
Yeah.
It's not you can't win it, but
Didn't win MDC. That's in, well,
Grand Valley
If-
has the head-to-head.
they have the head-to-head, so
They would-
regardless, Grand Valley has won the MDC
Yes.
officially, but
even
they
if
still have
Saginaw
Saginaw.
upsets them, the
Yeah.
winner here would lose to Grand Valley, be second
Correct.
place head-to-head. So, anyway,
Second place is up for grabs, though. Central Michigan against MSU for second place at MDC right here.
Brett Weekland with it. Oh, what a
nice
catch!
luck.
Mike.
No,
Oh, okay.
just skipped.
Yeah, from my vantage point, it looked like Kyle came up with that snag, but head ref Peter Bro all over it there. Saw that it skipped in front.
Central Michigan looks just so much more confident now than they did earlier in the season. It's pretty crazy to think about. And the same goes for Michigan State. But just looking at CMU, you would have thought a couple weeks ago MSU would have dominated them, beat them
Ooh.
easily, but they didn't.
They're saying Jack Gerling's throw was not good there.
Yikes.
All right. Michigan State maintaining a 7-3 ball advantage. Looks like Brett Weekland with a good throw just misses the CMU rookie there between the legs. You know, to me, this is a foundation game for both of these teams. Yeah, you can't win MDC, but a second-place finish looks a lot better than a third-place finish. 3-1 is better than 2-2. You know, you're getting one of these teams is going to come up with a win against a top 10 ranked team, and that could help set them up for the future. A little momentum going into the next tournament, whether it's another regular season tournament or nationals. Jack Hill with a nice catch. We questioned Jack's mobility a little bit, still coming off that ankle injury, moving a little gingerly, but he still gets down for the catch. He did it a lot against Saginaw earlier. He just went down and snatched that one.
MSU, they were watching part of this game again, that Grand Valley played against Central, and they definitely took some notes because what they're doing, they saw Central when Central was winning points against Grand Valley. They were forcing Grand Valley into positions that they weren't comfortable with and getting catches off of them. And right now, Michigan State,
Brett
nice
Weekland,
catch by
nice
Weekland.
catch.
Michigan State's doing a very good job of not letting it get to a point where they're making throws while Central Michigan is squared up, ready to catch.
Yep.
They're getting throws and getting out of the neutral zone quick. That's not a
That's
throw.
not going to be a good throw. There,
That won't
That's
be
not a
either.
good
It's
throw
going to be
either.
a balls over. Balls over.
Peter Bro blows the whistle for a balls over there, so
17-12.
Austin, you had one job. That's not me. Work the camera. Work the camera.
Stay ready. Central ready.
alrighty, not a timeout. Peter Bro wasting no time getting them going. Clock's running. Clock's running for Michigan State. Peter called them. So State's,
Team throw coming up. Looks like they're going at Doug Daniel. Yeah, and he dodges both. Good
both
job.
just missed behind him. Ball's rolled out of bounds on their side. So that's a kind of a new wrinkle to the ball shagging rule this year, is if a ball goes out of bounds on your side of the neutral zone, you can
Wow.
They're going to let that one go. You can
can't
actually
believe-
shag it and give it back to your player. If it goes out somewhere in the neutral zone, the ball has to be placed where it went out of bounds. Before, it didn't matter where on the court it was. Wherever it went out, you had to nope, not a good throw by Jack Gerling.
Yeah.
Evan Barra cleans that one up. Before, the old rule used to be wherever the ball went out of bounds, that's where you got to put it in. A little change in the rule this year kind of gives teams an opportunity to get the ball. You don't have any just hanging out in no man's land.
Oh, good look there.
Oh,
Wow.
Ben Traub with a nice follow throw,
And
just misses.
MSU doing everything right, except they've got to get Central's players when they're in the neutral zone still. Instead, they're waiting until CMU gets to their back line. They got to be a bit quicker.
Yeah, the transition game, they're just a touch behind, like you said there.
Big huddle there for MSU, stepping up to throw.
A solo throw on Doug Daniel by Max Antilla. Max having himself a pretty good day, played his way onto the overtime roster. And no disrespect to Max, this is just how talented I think MSU is. I didn't have him as an overtime player, and then he was there.
So there's a reset throw. Central Michigan looks out of sorts right now. Not comfortable. They're not making any throws that are even close to being kills.
I don't think they should be more confident playing from their back line, as good of a catching team as they are. Doug Daniel goes down there. But I think they're only confident players when it comes to playing on the back line are their most experienced players, Jawanza Edwards and Eric Nelson. And a team throw, misses Stafford, wide of the mark.
Oh, good save there.
Good save by Caleb Frank.
There was 14 seconds on that shot clock when he made that throw.
All right, so we got Stafford, and this looks like another rookie from Central Michigan with the ball. Weakland going to lead the charge.
Oh, Stafford, that's a catch.
Okay,
and
wait,
we
they
don't
better
know.
Figure out who's in. Okay,
Yes,
looks like
it's a rookie.
Yep, another rookie for, is that going to count?
Central Michigan, I can't believe they counted that.
Yeah, Gerling was a little hidden, but he was pretty close to the
Central
play.
Michigan has had so many bad throws this point. They're lucky to be in it still. That's a good throw by Stafford. That's a reset, and now he gets to his back line where he's comfortable.
Michigan State in cruise control right now with 9 balls, moving right to left. Evan Barrow with the solo throw. Thought Jack might throw with him.
Oh, what a catch by the rookie.
And that brings in Taylor, who's had himself a pretty good day. Max Antilla with a
Nice
catch right back, brings in Jake Lico, another talented MSU Spartan. Nice dodge there by Caleb Frank again. He's having a pretty good point.
Look for a low throw here. Good throw. Yep, that's a good team
take
throw.
out the rookies. That was Max Antilla and Jack Gerling.
That shouldn't count. All right, good. I mean, that's the right call.
Oh, because Eric Nelson's mad because he's saying that they were backing up. When he made the throw, that's where he was, and he backed away from it.
I get what he's saying.
That's kind of a way that if you were, I mean, it's hard to do, but you couldn't manipulate the rules like, oh, hey, let them throw, and then I'm just going to get out of the way of it, like even farther. I mean, it is called dodgeball for a reason, but.
Miss on both, but Taylor's got to be aware enough to get the ball that. So both the balls bounced off the back wall and went back to Michigan State. He's got to have more awareness there.
That one finds the mark from
Hilton
I mean,
Barra. That's on him. And now we got one ball left for Central Michigan again.
Yeah.
MSU, one thing, though, we need to see them polish up their closing off of points.
Yeah, Brian Haynes didn't need to reach for that one there.
Yeah.
They had 9 of the balls. You got
9
players in. Like, just use your arms. Just use the ball control in the arms. Don't give them freebies.
In Central Michigan is now on the 10 count, so with 5 guys. Eric Nelson's still in.
Yeah, he's just going to look for a catch, I think, at this point. Get him off the 10 clock. Nope.
They're going after the rookies for CMU.
Yeah.
And it's going to be MSU's throw again. They have all 10 balls. This is what I'm talking about, though. Michigan State needs to get a little bit better at closing out points efficiently. And right now it's taking too long.
And a ball's over. Called by Peter Bro. We got about 12 minutes left here, first half.
Yeah.
Michigan State versus Central. So not quite the amount of fireworks that we saw in the Central versus Grand Valley game, one of the great rivalries in NCDA. All right.
Central ready.
The head ref, Peter Bro, starts them back quickly. That's one thing I respect the refs today. You know, when there's been balls overs and different stoppages, they've just been straight up, not a timeout, let's go.
Yeah.
Don't huddle, get it going.
No free timeouts.
Yeah.
Good throw by Frank.
I don't know if you noticed, Jack Hilt isn't pinching at all when he throws. He's
open.
Yeah, he's just kind of throwing open. I think his is meant, he's throwing high on purpose, I think, to get them to duck, and then Evan Barra's keeping his throw nice and low, and that's probably the plan here. You go high, I go low.
Edwards, good throw by him, and he'll get back.
He needs to tie his shoe.
They keep targeting that rookie, and he keeps staying in.
They just want to keep burying.
And MSU. And they're letting him make the throw, and he does.
Hey, not a bad throw by him.
And I will say MSU, yes, they're taking a long time to try and close this out, and maybe that will come back to bite them. But at the same time, they're playing mistake-free right now.
Exactly.
They aren't throwing
Yep.
catches, and I think that's kind of what Captain Peyton Schuster is
And there
trying to
goes the rookie
push.
that time.
Yeah, good team throw there.
McLean gets
Oh,
the
nice
credit
hit.
for the kill there, and then right after that, Caleb Frank goes down. So now you're down to 3.
They're picking and choosing when they're making their legitimate attempts here.
Three of their better players left. They're being very
Yeah.
cautious with Nelson and Jawanza Edwards here. They do not want to throw a catch. Good spot by Barry Butler. He's just safe throw off the body. Good hold by Gerling, not letting Stevens get to that ball there.
So Stevens, he was going to go for it, but he knows and he gets
And there
clipped
it is.
anyway.
Yep. So Hilt with that high no pinch throw, and
think
then
we got
Barr with the low
Do
pinch
we have
throw.
a
So
timeout call?
okay. So we got about 10:22 left. You're right. This has been a very long point.
It was a balls over call.
Okay, they did call it. All right. I thought Michigan State. Oh, Michigan State's going to get credit for that throw before the ball's over, though. So Central down to two of their top players, Eric Nelson, Jawanza Edwards here.
Oh,
Yep.
Edwards just
You
eats it up.
You knew it was coming.
And Western's player needs to kick that ball in on Central side. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that keeps Central alive in this point. Max Antilla with a nice safe throw near Rodzinski.
You got to think Jawanza is not the target on this team throw. They got to go for someone else after he did that.
And he's been doing that all day, really. Oh, and Max Antilla.
Nice hit by Lico.
Yep, good counter. Max Antilla got taken out there before that when him and Gerling were going to try to set up a team throw there. So suddenly, don't look now, but Michigan State's down to only 6 players. Jawanza looks.
Oh,
okay,
that hit him.
That
Wow.
hit him. I didn't think so. I thought he looks kind of hurt.
Yeah. And Nelson's the last guy left now. Ooh.
Oh, he just kind of did a chest pass there.
I don't know.
I think he froze Lico for a second. Otherwise, Lico could have caught that. But Nelson's all alone here.
Open throw.
Yep, just a safe throw.
I think he's looking for a catch. Long throw there. Oof.
Oh, that was
Central
maybe as good of opportunity as he might have got there for a catch. But
CMU looks like they just don't have it in the tank right now.
Nelson's arm must be bugging him. Oh, but he catches Lico sleeping, and now it's
I can't believe that just happened. Oh, he's looking for a catch now.
Yeah, he's just playing safe. Open throw, get back. Open throw, get back.
I think Garner's the next one in. Like
Yeah.
you almost, if you make one catch, you almost have an advantage over the opponent here. Nice dodging.
Nice dodge. Good shag by his teammate there in the corner, to be honest. Okay, he's going to get another ball to his left, and he just...
That's a nice throw.
Nice spot. And, yeah, if you ask me, Nelson just looks like he's gassed. And his shoulder's got to be bothering him. The way he's throwing open like that, he can't be at 100%. I think he was the spark that they needed earlier today.
Yeah. 8:25 left.
I think Nelson showing up today gave them the spark they needed early, but I think Central just looks worn out from the Grand Valley match and the Saginaw one before that.
No, not this game. I mean the tournament.
I know. I understood.
Yeah, I'm out. You're loyal. No, I'm only invested. I'm always loyal. Oh, he's always loyal.
Clearly.
I'm only invested.
Hey, Riley, can you go check on the score?
Alrighty.
It's 3-2.
It's not true.
Yeah. But I'm carrying out his.
What do I care?
All right, so head ref Peter Bro going to get us going again here. Thank you all for joining us. This is going to be our last match of the day here on the featured court.
Yep, final round, Michigan Dodgeball Cup here.
Yep.
Congrats to Grand Valley.
Going to take it home once again. This is essentially our second place game, but to me, this is a foundation game for both of these teams for the rest of their season. And
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, I don't know when either of these teams are scheduled to play next, but this is a game that is going to be on their minds because this is the last one of this tournament, MDC.
Yep.
And Michigan State, I know after last tournament, we were definitely questioning if they had the stamina, if they had the mental stamina to be able to go through a full tournament even when you take a tough loss.
Yep.
And right now they're answering that.
Yeah, they took a tough loss to Grand Valley, and they've at least responded now. They did get a win over Western after that, and now they come into this game, and they've pretty much been in complete control.
Yeah, it was a very, very long point,
Yep.
slow point, but 1-0, and now
And
a catch thrown by Barra.
So that's kind of how the game started off for Central last time. Couple catches early. We're not able to capitalize on the momentum at all.
CMU's got catchers up and down their roster.
Oh, too many throws by Central.
Yeah.
All right, so Michigan State maintaining ball control 6-4 here.
Garner with a throw. Another throw. So Central's been wasting a couple each time, and this is what happened last time. Now they're going to give the ball advantage.
They got lucky to get Michigan State to throw two back at them to not lose ball control that time. Going to be low on the shot clock. All right, Barry Butler immediately counters. Clock should be a second apart at most. Action is definitely slowed down here. I wouldn't be surprised to see some fireworks as we creep closer towards the half here. Gerling with a low throw just misses Rudzinski between his legs there. Ben Traub with a nice throw and then makes the catch. Oh.
They are calling. They're calling catch.
Peterborough is saying it's a catch. Dennis Sullivan saying, I didn't touch it with my blocking ball.
And he goes out.
Yep. Jared Brown wasn't convinced, but takes us out. Brent Weekland charging back and takes Rudzinski out. Weekland's playing a heck of a transition game here today. He's just running right back at them.
This could get out of control here soon. Michigan State could dominate this game.
There goes Imbrugia.
Nice
throw by Garner to take out McLean.
He goes down, though.
But then Butler goes down, too, so don't look now. A couple quick kills from Central.
MSU still got like 10 guys left on their side. And another catch.
11. Oh, nope, they're saying ground.
Nope.
Okay.
Central Michigan, for some reason, doesn't have the edge right now. I don't understand what it is.
Tell you what, like I said, I think fatigue from the Grand Valley game is setting in. Eric Nelson, arguably their best player, is a complete non-factor right now. He just looks really exhausted. He was throwing open there, just trying to spot it out of necessity. I got to believe there's a lingering issue in his shoulder. And if that is the case, we hope he gets that taken care of before Nationals because you want to see him at 100% come Nationals.
He's looking for – that's a
what
catch.
A catch.
Wow.
What a catch. Caleb Frank. You don't see catches look like that very often, but that's a big get. That gets Jared Brown in.
I do not understand CMU wasting so many throws that they don't need to make.
Great low throw by Brent Weekland there.
Lico got him. Nice throw.
Lico gets Jared Brown.
MSU's going to run away with this one, it looks like.
Yeah.
Is Schuster yelling at him, come up and get this ball. And they do.
Mr. Intensity, that's what.
Yeah. I mean, keeping the intensity up is exactly what MSU needs to do.
Central's on 10 count there. Jack Hilt just missing the counter throw.
It looks very much like they are breaking a curse today and going above 500 at MDC. Second place finish.
History will be made in East Lansing.
4 to go in the first half. And the other reason he's intense right now is if they don't, they need to hurry up to get this point. That's a team catch by Nelson.
Team catch by Nelson. Brings in Rudzinski.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he in and out and then back? I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm confusing it with the first point. Long throw by Brent Weekland in a good spot.
Right now, I would call a timeout if I'm Michigan State. Get a point before halftime.
That's ground. Haynes falls, misses. Haynes gets tagged. Max misses him again.
That got him.
I think it took 4 or 5 throws to
yeah, but they gave the ball advantage back.
Yep.
And Central's not even on the 10 count. They're not. At this point, it does not look like MSU is going to get a point before halftime.
Central is on the 10 clock now.
This is a huge swing right now. If Central can kill the clock until the end of the first half, it's 1-0 going into halftime, and they have life. If MSU could have just closed out this point, 2-0, all the momentum on your side, it's game over.
Well, let me tell you, that's what separates a good team from a great team. You have to be able to close. Here comes Weakland. Oh, there's a timeout there.
Wow, clock.
Okay.
3 minutes exactly is what we got.
All right, so Michigan State they want to take a timeout, sort things out, and capitalize on this, get that second point.
Hey, Dylan, get in there.
That's one of the things that we've talked about that separates, like we said, good teams and great teams is Michigan State, arguably, we've talked about it all season. We sound like broken records about how talented and athletic they are. They still need to learn how to find a way to close out some of these points. They've left a couple points just in the games I've watched this season on the table, and with 3 minutes to go here, they got to shake that and get this point.
If they get this point and go on to win this game handily, I would say this has been the most impressive, most complete tournament of the year for them, and that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those first times that we talk about a Michigan State team and we say, you know what, they beat the teams they should beat. They lost to the one team that they probably should lose to, but they still took them to overtime. So, anyway, Michigan State with 9 players left, Central Michigan with 5. Eric Nelson, probably the featured player left.
Under 3 to go now.
All right, so Michigan State's changing their strategy. They're not going to retreat beyond the neutral zone line, and they're not going to let Central come up and get close. Okay, Max Antilla with a cross throw.
Oh, Kyle,
nice catch.
Kyle Taylor, nice catch, and it brings in Garner.
Yep, Evan Barrow, wishing he had that one back.
Yep.
Wasn't a bad throw, but a better catch. And now with Garner in, you got to wonder, can State, is it advantage Central or, well, not with the ball count, but.
No, it's going to go to halftime 1-0 at this point, which is a tough break for Michigan State. They needed this one to take a 2-0 lead and have all that momentum, but we're going to go into halftime most likely tied 1-0, or most likely with a 1-0 score, Michigan State advantage. And it's anyone's game in the second half at that point, so they left the door open. That's what it was.
Ooh, Michigan State swearing they got that rookie, but I thought the balls crossed up and went on either side of him there. But, yeah, I mean, if you're Michigan State, I mean, now they gave up ball control too. They were in complete control at this point as well, and they're going to let this one sort of slip by. Brent Weakland getting dangerously close. Eric Nelson being nice, takes him out with a little push pass onto his foot there. So
1:20 to go now.
But yeah, if I'm Central Michigan, another kill there. Ben Traub. Oh no, maybe not.
See you, dude. Hey Riley.
Oh, baby, nice catch by Jack Hill. And then Dennis Sullivan with a throw, misses the rookie. All right, Barry Butler with a throw, misses the rookie. Peyton yelling at his team to stay close.
Oh, nice catch.
Stafford gets taken out at the top of your screen. Then Kramer does. McLean with a heck of a catch there, hanging tough.
Did you see that catch?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
So now, and another catch by Ambrugia. That brings in Doug Daniels. So, yeah, we're heading to another catch by Ambrugia. We're under 20 to go.
Someone give that man a contract. I can't believe he did that.
McLean gets taken out. Fire again. There's okay.
What do we have?
Only 10 seconds left. But
Hey,
these are the fireworks you've been waiting for. And Shadid up here in the booth is loving it right now. He's pointing at Ambrugia. Get this man a deal.
Yeah. So the clock is not at 0. It looks like we have
8 seconds.
8 seconds.
All right, so
8 seconds till halftime.
It's
and
unfortunate this point has to end in 8 seconds because this was pretty exciting.
Yeah, good point.
So have your Central. What do? You got 4 targets. You got
You
5
save your
balls.
arms.
You just throw. I think everybody just takes a throw.
Sure.
Jack goes down. Ooh.
And it's halftime, folks.
Well, what an exciting way to end the half. I mean, if you're Central Michigan, only being down 1-0, the way they looked lethargic out there, you got to chalk that up as a win and say, hey, can we pick up the energy a little bit here and
think
get a
what
win?
you saw is Imbergia with those couple of plays there in a row gave them life. I honestly think that that's going to be a factor in the second half. He gave them life just now. And hopefully they come to play in the second half because it's 1-0. It's anyone's game.
Look at the body language over there.
It's live
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That shifted the momentum a little bit. I think we'll learn a lot for the first 2 minutes of the second half is going to tell you probably who's going to win.
I'd agree with that.
All right, sorry about that little minute there of dead air. Got ourselves a heck of a matchup here. Number 5, number 7 going head to head. Michigan State trying to defend their home court. They're up 1-0 on Central Michigan.
I'm gonna let Shadid take over for me here for the second half.
All right,
we're gonna look for if we got any updates from the other tournament. I believe it may be over by now.
Let's see if we can't get a Battle of the Valley score too while we're at it, maybe
I'm
for our
go
viewers.
Head over and get that, but here's Shadid.
Yep, Battle of the Valley is going on the other court right now. So we're at halftime here. Final match of the day on our featured court. And we're going to go ahead and bring Shadid back in to bring this one on home.
Oh, man. Number 85, Scott. Sir, you are a savage.
He's just trying to will Central right back into this game because I tell you, it was looking – you could tell based on Kevin and I's conversation up here in the booth, it was looking like an absolute blowout. I thought for sure Michigan State goes up 2-0, and that's that. And nope, he said not today. Not yet. We're not done yet.
Not today. Oh, so it seems like we're having the Battle of the Valleys on court 2? Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Kevin is a sideline reporter and part-time commentator, Kevin Bailey. Going to go check and see if he can't get an update. That's one should also be heading towards halftime if they're not already there. So,
all right. So this is the last game of the day on this court. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you're having a good time. And the majority of these games will be repurposed on post-production. You should be able to watch it in 4K. So,
oh, now we're talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Give a quick shout-out to some of the fans. Thank you, like Shadid said, for tuning in. We appreciate you guys staying with us all day today. A little behind schedule, but, it ain't dodgeball if it ain't, behind schedule. So
that is true. That's true.
And it looks like, all right, Michigan State breaking getting off the bench here, getting moving again. Looks like we're going to get the second half underway momentarily.
All right.
I hope this second half sort of resembles that last 2 to 3 minutes of that first half there because that was some fun dodgeball to watch. And like I said, you thought Michigan State was just going to, take a stranglehold of this game, go up 2-0. And Scott Imbergia, number 85, just kind of willed Central back into that one. And they were threatening to actually take a point. I mean, I feel like they just maybe that momentum swing, they didn't lose. They just ran out of time there.
That's all it was, man. Time was just not on their side. But wow.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. The first 20 minutes of that didn't give us as many fireworks as, say, the Central Grand Valley or MSU Grand Valley game, but still some great dodgeball was played out there. And we're looking forward to another 25 minutes to conclude this MDC.
Yeah, without question. Score on the other court right now is 2-0 Grand Valley over Saginaw, and they are in halftime. They should be getting into the second half momentarily.
Yeah, I tell you, it's going to look rough. When Saginaw leaves here, they're going to leave with a 1-3 record, it looks like. And again, we're sitting here saying, well, another losing record for Saginaw, but they looked like a different team.
Very different team.
Even from 2 weeks ago. I mean, they got, I'll say, pretty much blown out by Michigan State 2 weeks ago, and they went toe-to-toe with them today, losing 3-2. I think that the scoreboard, the Grand Valley Central game ended 4-1, but that's not indicative of how well Central played in that game and how close it was.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing if they can continue to develop. Central and Saginaw, I think, proved a lot today.
Yeah. Their next tournament is going to be at the Vikings Cup at Cleveland State University on February the 22nd, the same day that the Ohio Dodgeball Cup is taking place in Oxford, Ohio, at University of Miami, Ohio.
So is Cleveland State not going to the ODC then?
They're not going to ODC.
Oh, okay, but instead hosting their own tournament. Who else do we have confirmed in attendance for that one?
We got Western Michigan. We have
Good to see them traveling. Love to see it.
Bowling State University.
Bowling Green?
No, Bowling State. I mean Ball State. Sorry,
Ball State. Okay.
Ball State. We also have University of Wisconsin-Plattner as well.
Okay, so we got some teams from the western edge of our region making the trek there along Western. That'll be good.
Ooh, no, man.
Oh, Brian Haynes is hurt. Stop the clock.
Yikes.
I'm pretty sure he had an ankle injury from a couple years ago, too. That might have just re-aggravated it. That's not good.
My goodness. It seems like Sullivan is now on the giving end of giving one of his teammates a shot.
So
unfortunately, last week, he got blasted by his own teammate, Jack, on the head. I'm glad that he's doing better. I'm very glad to see that.
Yeah, we're fairly certain he was concussed after that. It was a really unfortunate series of events there, and no one's really checking on Brian Haynes. Like, he needs to – somebody's got to help him sort of maybe get off the court, or if he's just trying to keep weight off of it right now. There he goes. All right, so hopefully Brian's okay. We'll have to see. They might have to sub him in if there's a catch or something like that.
Yeah, he's walking off under his own
He's
power.
moving pretty gingerly. It looks like he got, I don't want to say cleated because everyone's wearing, basketball, tennis shoes and stuff, but it seems like he got someone kind of stepped on his Achilles ankle area there. So Peter's kind of sorting it out right now with the captains and the refs. So apologize for the stoppage in play.
Meanwhile, we're switching on to our on-camera view. Try to get a little bit more of the action.
Yeah, we got Dylan down there trying to get in the huddle, see what's going on. I think what happened was Jawanza Edwards and Brian Haynes went for the ball at the same time. Jawanza had the ball, and they kind of collided as they went for the ball, and Jawanza stepped on his ankle, and that's what caused the roll up on Brian there. And then someone kind of did a push pass and got him out. And all right, we'll see. They're putting the ball in the middle there. Clocks are at 0. We're going to go ahead and restart this. Brian will still be out. All right. Head ref Peter Bro going to get us started again here. And we're back underway here, and there's going to be a quick scrum for that ball. I'm surprised they just kind of let Jawanza have it. Oh, and a nice low throw by Evan Barra takes out Kyle Garner.
All right.
That's probably the one spot Garner's not going to catch it in. Anywhere else, he's very capable of making a catch. We've seen that today.
That is true.
Brent Weekland with a counter throw back on Ambrusia. Oh, Barry, they're saying that's not a good throw by Barry Butler.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so.
Look like Dennis looking kind of confused.
Yeah,
but
Dennis and Lico both are kind of like, well, all right. Dennis skips one in, and Jared Brown goes right back. Trading some low throws either side of your screen here. So not quite the fireworks we saw at the end of the first half, but the teams are just kind of, it's almost like they're starting over and just kind of resetting and refilling themselves out a little bit.
Exactly.
Jared Brown got away with a little bit of a high throw that was kind of in no man's land there on the Michigan State side.
Yeah. Seems like Michigan State's doing a really good job stacking themselves up defensively. Pretty much. Oh, wow. He was able to find a seam. Doug Daniel getting a kill.
No, it looks like he missed. Daquan McLean was the one that throw was closest to, and he's still in. So,
oh, I thought he had him.
So both teams are kind of putting on a little bit of a blocking clinic here.
Yep. Okay, well, did he step out? Oh, okay, so what? All right, what's going on here?
Peyton is giving the business to, and he's pissed.
He
is giving Peter Bro the business here. Peter
upset.
is stopping the play to talk to his assistant ref here. Peter's been around this league for a long time. He's been playing and associated with this league in 3 different decades now, and so he knows the rules as good as anybody, and he's also not intimidated by any player, so what he says goes on the court.
Yeah, and he has absolutely zero problem getting anybody a yellow card or a red card.
Yeah, and he will not lose control of his court right now. He's going to –
See,
there he goes.
He just said it right there. Do you want a card? Because you can go get it right now.
I'm telling you, anybody watching who has to ref for their team, take some notes here.
Listen,
so
don't mess with Peter when he's a head ref. It's just not going to be good for you.
All right, Ambrugia with the throw. Gerling with a counter throw. Counts should be close to even there after that. Doug Daniel with a throw. Lico back. Oh, nope. Peter saying it's not a throw. Gerling bears him out, or bails him out with the throw.
All right. Both teams are just training off reset throws. That's probably not a good – ooh, what a good catch,
Weakland hung one there.
He kind of did, unfortunately. Very uncharacteristic of him. Ooh.
Taylor kind of misses the mark, but then Daniel gets Kramer, skims the top of his head or back there.
Sleeping.
So that was kind of interesting exchange there from Central. They each threw crosses, and the second cross, on the close side of our monitor here, caught him.
Yeah.
So anyway, Central is giving up ball control to Michigan State here, but.
All right, Doug. All right, Brown by himself. All right.
Kyle Gardner with a good throw. It's close, but Peter puts that thumb up right away.
Good throw.
I tell you, people need to sort of take notes of as soon as a throw is made in some of these exchanges where they're content to just trade these throws, Peter's putting a thumbs up right away. He wants the teams and the counters to know right away whether it's good or not.
Yeah. Very quick, very informative, not indecisive. It just gives a lot of confidence to the players knowing that the ref.
Peter's saying not a throw and gets bailed out by Dennis Sullivan.
And the reason why that's so important is players know right off the bat, okay, this ref knows exactly what he's doing. I trust his call. I trust his judgment.
Oh, Peter's saying it's not a good throw. Brown makes a legal throw there. Yeah, and I tell you, the players respect. One of the things that we've seen today is these refs have had what we would call kind of a tight zone, like a tight strike zone, so to speak, with an umpire. But I think the players, as long as you're consistent with it, if you got a throw that you said is good, and then you throw one that's worse, and it's called, let's say you make a good throw, it's called not good. Then you make a better throw, and it's called good. I'm sorry, I'm getting myself confused. I'm getting tired. If you make a good throw and it's called not legal, and then you make a better throw and it's called not legal, like people are going to throw their hands up and wonder what the heck's going on. So as long as you stay consistent with that zone as a ref, the players are going to be happy.
Exactly. They just want consistency across the board.
Jack Hill with a high throw on Stafford.
Ooh, lots of reset throws by both teams right now.
Yeah, it's just counter, and it's kind of turned into a little bit of a gunfight here.
All right. So it seems like as soon oh crap.
And Nelson with a chest pass gets Jack Hill.
God! And that ball will not count because it hit the ceiling. Ooh, Butler goes down.
So if you're Michigan State, you got to be careful here. You're down to 6 players left, and you're clinging to a 1-point lead. So and Ambrugia drops that one.
Man, I thought Scott definitely had that catch.
After all those catches earlier, and that's the one he drops.
The easiest ones.
Yeah. I like that number 10 on Michigan State, Gerling. I think he's really talented.
Got him.
Oh, Haynes shouldn't have reached. He's got a really long wind up here. He's got to make sure he's
You reach,
get that down a little bit.
you reach, I teach. Don't
All
reach,
right.
young blood.
Michigan State is down on 10 clock now. Oh, Jared Brown scoops it up off the ground, and that'll bring in Kyle Taylor.
He made that look too easy.
That's why he's patrolling the middle for them right now.
All right, Ben looking to throw.
Ben Traub.
Oh, another
Brown.
catch by Brown.
All right, so
And
now we're
Ben
down
is
to-
just looking in disgust like, what?
All right, so you've got 3 really good players left for Michigan State, though. So who's in there? So you've got McLean and Weakland are the next 2 in the event of a catch, but
Oh, he missed the catch.
Kyle Garner.
Oh, I don't know. That's probably a catch.
Oh, no, the refs are pointing at each other. That looks like a catch.
Okay.
Oh, they're saying he's out, though, on that one. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was
Don't worry. We'll pull it up on the film later on and see.
yeah,
But
yeah, it was a really lucky catch. He kind of blocked it into his foot, and then it sort of bounced up, and he maintained control of it.
God,
Max Antilla with a catch, and then he slides out of bounds, though. So,
catch and out.
so that still at least keeps 3 players on the court for Michigan State. Down another one for Central.
Yep.
Now, if you're Central, you could say maybe I'm the victim of a bad call or 2, but you got to stay composed.
Yeah.
You know.
Because they still got man advantage and ball advantage.
Yep.
Oh, that's too easy,
And,
though.
yeah.
And Edwards telling him to get off the court.
Lico hung that one. All right, Stevens splits the 2 state players with his throw.
All right, that's not going to
Close
count.
enough for McLean. Peter right on top of it.
Long throw.
Oh, he already got it there.
Got it. Ooh, no,
Nope,
he's
nope.
safe.
And he
Ooh,
takes out Ambrusia.
down
He
goes
never even
Scott.
went for that. Never even went for the catch there. McLean's got to be careful. He's alone.
He's alone. That's not a bad throw.
Close. Peter's saying it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't need. They should have used the clock a little bit.
They're going to let the clock be in their favor. They're going to make Michigan State work.
Yep.
Long throw.
Oh.
Oh, he was lucky.
Nelson is upset. With
Oh, man, he caught that with pure confidence. My goodness.
Oh, and Juwanza Edwards.
Oh,
and
that's
Taylor gets
another
taken
catch
out,
for
though.
Michigan State. And they swinging the momentum in their favor. And just like that, they're
Juwanza
really-
Edwards is trying to say that hit all ball over there.
Oh, my goodness.
It looked like a very awkward block by Juwanza Edwards, but he's saying all ball.
Let's see what Peter's going to say. He's calling him out.
Peter's calling him out.
He doesn't want to hear it. He's looking in disgust, saying, "You off the court."
All right, so this is a huge momentum swing for Michigan State.
I'm
Not only do they get 2 catches that bring in Kramer and Weakland, 2 overtime players from earlier today, but they get the benefit of a call against Juwanza Edwards, and you can tell Michigan State, Central, that is taking the wind out of their sails now. Now they got to remember they have ball advantage and player advantage. Just because of that one call doesn't mean that they're out of this.
That's true. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I would not be arguing with Peter. If he says you need to play, you need to play. If he says you need to sit down, you need to sit down. I really would not want to get a yellow card if I was you right now.
Well, Central's questioning that second catch there. We know Gerling made the one on his chest there, and then McLean made the second one. So
Peter's just pretty much letting you know you need to just stop jarring. Y'all just need to play.
yeah,
Because he have no problem giving you a yellow card.
Yeah,
And then you're going to be on your best behavior.
he doesn't want to lose control of this one here. We're down to about 16 minutes left here.
That's another catch.
That's another catch for Gerling. Nelson, that's the first time I've seen him pinch this game and just missed a spot there. And now you're looking at this. You're saying advantage Michigan State.
Both throws are good.
All right, so
And right now, Michigan State got 5. Michigan State got 5. And no, that's a long throw. And that's
long
too
throw, and
easy.
that's catch. Rodzinski, I don't know what he was doing there.
2 players go down for for Central Michigan.
Yeah, and unfortunately, what looked like, it's hard when you see a point turn on its head like this.
It got ugly real quick for the Chips.
Yeah.
1 minute, you think they're going to find a way to tie the game up. Next thing you know, they're on the verge of
I tell you
just.
what, these two players for Central Michigan, though, they're no slouches here. The guy in the Beelan jersey, he made a nice catch earlier. We'll see what they can draw up here. It's going to take a couple catches, in my opinion.
Timeout call. Timeout call.
Timeout by Michigan State. Okay.
Yeah, regardless of what happens in this particular point, Central Michigan got to find a way to respond regardless. Because Michigan State, they sensing blood right now. They know, like, all they need is 2 more kills, and they're going to be set. Good,
Yep.
and you know what? Good for Michigan State for not taking, a tough loss against GV the wrong way. They're playing with some more energy, some more passion. It was a fair criticism of them 2 weeks ago, and they definitely took that to heart, and they're playing with a little bit more fire, a little bit more energy. So good for them.
All right, 10 minutes gone by, second half. We got 15 minutes to go here. Michigan State with just a heck of a comeback in this point. It looked like Central was in control and going to be able to tie this thing. And if you're Central, you're scratching your head at some of these calls, but you just got to play on.
Michigan State is going all the way out. All right.
So Central's going to regroup. Both teams made a throw.
Long throw. Uh-oh.
Weakland challenging him. Weakland wanted him to throw, I feel like there.
That's Weakland, the strength right there. He wants you to play that game.
Okay.
Because he got no problem baiting you for a catch.
Stevens makes the throw on Sullivan there.
Oh, man. Nah, that's a
I was
catch.
trying to say that Weakland thought it hit the ball that he had dropped, which was a bouncing ball, in which case that would have been a dead object. It had just been a dead throw. But, nope, Peter says, nope, good catch.
Kyle,
And that brings in Gardner, so that's a big, big get for them.
Oh,
Stevens immediately goes down.
immediately.
So I think Jared Brown might be the next one in. So there's a catch for Central Michigan. Suddenly we got ourselves a game. Oh, 2 balls thrown by Michigan State. Little miscommunication, but they're still in an okay spot. 5-player to 2 advantage.
Michigan State is looking to creep the moment he throws. Or not. Oh, he left himself open.
Oh,
And
no, he
he-
went down for that drop catch and just you
man.
couldn't have spotted that better if you're Dennis Sullivan.
Wow. Oh, that's gutsy. That's really gutsy.
Jack challenging him.
But they forced him to go backwards, and that's a risky play for Michigan State. But they did the right thing. Oh, got him! Got him.
That almost looked like a clean block to me, but he just never even saw that throw coming. So Michigan State with a commanding 2-1 lead, 13:20 left to go here. Second one. Sorry, I said 2-1, 2-0.
Yep.
Excuse me. So 2-0 lead for Michigan State here, looking to shake their MDC bugaboo here. They're not going to go home with the trophy, but 3-1 is certainly better than their recent history. So
Yeah. It would be the first time they would actually have a winning record since 2005.
in which case they went 1-0. So
Oh, God.
since then it's been 500 or
Worse.
0.
Yikes.
And I got to tell you, I've been on a couple of those losing ends where we came in as the number 1 ranked team one time, the number 2 or 3 ranked team in the country, and still managed to lay a couple eggs. So
And it seems like there's some savagery up here on the booth. Luckily, we cannot hear them. Trying to keep it professional for y'all.
yeah, one of our producers up here, Kevin Bailey,
He's having
talking with wordsmith Austin Morley here, and they're just
they're
a
having
couple of savages in the booth, as you said.
they're having a good time. You got to have a good time.
That's right. Well, I mean, where would you rather be on a Saturday afternoon in East Lansing than right here at IM West watching some high-quality college dodgeball?
That is true. That is true.
All right, point 3 is underway, and if you're Central, it's go big or go home now. You play with some fire up, so to speak. See if you can get a point, get yourself back into this. You've got to get 2 points in 13 minutes to even try to force overtime. And if you're Central, you like your overtime 6, so
Yeah.
make an effort, get
Miscatch.
there. Miscatch by Ben Traub. Jared Brown in the middle.
Oh, got him.
Sullivan with a good counter throw there.
Ooh. Kyle goes down.
So they've lost Jared Brown and Kyle Gardner in the first minute at this point.
They're pushing real aggressive.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Jack Hill with a nice throw.
He
Stafford gets chested.
He got clapped into next week, y'all.
Sometimes a good chest shot is almost more fun to watch than a face shot because that just the pop you hear, the way the ball explodes off of the target's chest, it's fun to watch, I tell you.
And mind you, Jack is currently playing with a broken hand, but he still is delivering that noise to let the people know it's not a good idea to challenge me up close.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah,
just like that, I mean,
I'm still here.
We blinked and Central's down 4 players already.
Already.
You know?
Ooh.
Down 5 players now. Well-executed team throw. Evan Barra and Jack Hilt have been commanding the right side of their court all day today and really doing a nice job on those team throws.
Yeah.
Pretty well executed.
It seemed like if Central Michigan is going to get back into the game, 85 Scott need to go back to his catching spree like he was at the end of the first half. Dang, that ain't going to help.
Oh, not a team. Oh, Stevens had to bail on the team catch there as 2 throws came. He ducked out of the way of him. But, yeah, I think Scott Ambrugia has got to be their best player left on the court, capable thrower and catcher. So we'll see if he can muster up some magic like he did in the end of the first half there.
Yeah.
Nice little dodge there by Stevens, evading a team throw.
All right, currently 11 minutes left.
Ooh, not a good throw. Not a good throw by Stevens. So Daniel bails him out with a second throw there.
Ooh, that was
nice dodging.
That was close. Daniels almost had him, but he just dodged just out of the way.
Lost in the shuffle there. High throw that the rookie got away with there. Juwanza Edwards is still on the court.
Doug Daniel clip. Nope. Butler's still in.
If anybody's going to make a catch for Central, it's probably going to be Juwanza Edwards here. He's been doing it all day.
Good block.
Stevens with a throwback near Barra and Butler. Misses the mark. Lico immediately counters to reset the clock. All right.
Ooh, that's not going to work.
That's not going to count as a throw.
All right, Scott. Ooh.
Oh, Stevens. Okay, so might have got bailed out a little bit there by Sullivan sliding towards the ball.
Yep.
And Sullivan puts one in between a couple of players there that's going to count as a legal throw.
All right.
3 quick throws, and the clocks will be close to even. I think Central or Michigan State's one count ahead of them. So
I mean, both teams keep doing it. Michigan State is going to walk away with a 2-0 win. Ooh!
Barra gets caught sleeping though, so that's whatever they were planning. That's going to mess that up.
Yep.
Okay, Daniel evades the throw from Jake Lico.
Uh-oh, he's pushing aggressively.
Oh, Juwanza's got to be careful. Jack Hill
baited him.
Baited him
and folded him like clean laundry.
Stevens, though. Sullivan throws the catch. Stevens, Jack's throw missed the mark, and so it was kind of an easy solo throw almost.
Yeah.
All right. So now we'll have Kramer. Good block by Kramer to protect Butler. Butler throws it Brown. Brown leading the charge back.
All right.
Ooh, Gerling almost hits the rookie.
Doug Daniel coming up. Looking to throw. All right, pump fake. Okay, good reset throw.
State wasn't being too aggressive on the counter there. Otherwise, Daniel was kind of up there by himself.
Exactly.
Same again here. That rookie was left alone there, and State's kind of, they're content to just sort of walk it out. They got under 9 minutes to go. A nice 2-0 lead. Clock is their friend now.
Yeah.
Max Antilla all the way up. Ooh, Jared Brown almost gets countered, but he ducks out of the way, and the rookie gets hit. Yeah.
Never saw it. But Doug. But Brown just baited him. Baited number 10.
A lot of jawing going on. It's getting chippy now. That freshman, I genuinely don't think he knew where the ball came from, so he's just making sure he actually got, hit by a throw that wasn't already deflected or something. Brown kind of screened him there.
Yeah. Oh, he caught it.
Oh, and then Brown,
the
beneficiary of a drop catch, and then he turns around and returns the favor and says, well, you drop my throw, I'll drop yours.
Man, Jack just missed, and he's just letting him know,
Max Antilla misses the mark on Ambrugia.
Jackson pretty much saying, you got lucky today, man. That should have been your face.
Brian Haynes with the throw in front of Doug Daniel. Oh, and Central wastes 2 throws.
Oh, man, don't look now, but Central Michigan, it's on a 10 count.
Yep. Michigan State builds a wall of defense to execute the cheap throw.
Jesus!
And Daniel and Stevens back-to-back go get
Steven got
grab some
wrecked.
pine there.
Got mollywop. Oh, man. Ooh. All right, Scott, if you're going to make catches, it's going to be now because Jack ain't playing.
Ooh, Jack just gets out of the way of that one, and our counter gets hit there.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh, a rookie from Central just gets out of the way of Jack's throw. Woo! Nice throw by Barry Butler.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh, man, that was close.
Brugia gets out of the way of Jake Lico.
Oh, who's looking for
He squares up quick.
He squared real quick. He said, come at me.
Shades of Ben Smart there.
Yeah. You got to be really confident as a player. You're just going to square. Oh!
Oh!
Talking about squaring up. Oh,
Then he gets caught sleeping. But that's a heck of a catch
Can't be
right
sleeping.
there, point blank, with a throw from Barry Butler. And that brings in Kyle Gardner. So 6.5 minutes to go here. We'll see if Central's got any magic left in them.
Oh, man, they better score quick, though.
Well, one more kill puts State also on the 10 clock, and maybe they can chip away. But
Man, 6
going
minutes.
to take a Herculean effort here.
6 minutes and 20 seconds. There's still time. They got to score within the next minute.
Yeah, score in the next minute and then just kind of play with reckless abandon.
Whoa, what's going on here? Ooh, man, he wanted that catch. Uh-oh, hello.
Oh, Kyle Gardner just gets caught a little, and number 1 goes down, and Scott Ambrugia is alone.
Oh, Scott saying I'm still in, though. Uh-oh.
Central sideline is not happy about something. I'm not sure what it is. I think they were pointing at Jack. I'm not sure if maybe he got countered after he got Kyle out, but they're not happy about something. And Ambrugia.
No.
Well, no, that was close enough to Haynes, in my opinion.
Ooh, he got bailed out on that.
Oh, and he reached for the high throw from Jack Hill.
Man.
With Jack not being able to pinch and making a throw on an angle like that far away, that was his chance to catch it. It just was in a good enough spot where he had to reach. And so Michigan State takes a commanding 3-0 lead, and it looks like they will finally shake their MDC bugaboo here.
Yeah.
Looking like they're going to go 3-1 on the day. First time winning over 500 win percentage. So the winning percentage is 750 on the day.
Nice.
And reminded Central that they're on even footing with them, even after that blowout a couple of weeks ago. So
yeah,
good to see them turn it on despite the loss to Grand Valley. Personally, I was worried Michigan State, they were just putting all of their effort into beating Grand Valley and not just being the best dodgeball team they could be.
Yeah.
And I think today they said, okay, fine. We're right there with Grand Valley. We went to overtime with them again. They got us. We're going to get them next time. Let's take care of business the rest of the day. And And that's the difference a couple weeks can make, I think. So maybe they've turned a corner. Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the type of attitude that we want Michigan State and other teams in the league have. When you have a tough loss, don't be too down on yourself. Hit the reset button and, and just focus on the next game at hand. That's what we want to see. So good for the Spartans, to really, taking that to heart and really applying it, to this game. Oh, we got ourselves a false start. All right. All right, so we currently got 3-0 Grand Valley over Saginaw. And so we're still in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like Grand Valley is going to end today 4-0 again. Take home another MDC. Grand Valley has not lost an MDC game since 2014 when they actually lost to Saginaw Valley. And that was their first loss of that season. And I believe it was their only loss of that season, to be honest. So, okay.
All right, seems like we got ourselves another false start.
Another false start. I'm not sure what's going on here now. Now we're getting sloppy.
I mean, I knew it was getting late in the day, but my goodness. Still got to keep the discipline up. Oh, man, Peter's not happy about something.
Yeah. All right. So as we said, congratulations are in order to Grand Valley. They are going to sweep their way to another MDC title. This will be 6 consecutive seasons that they've won it. All right.
Ready. State ready.
Ooh.
All right. So now this is just turning into a clown show here.
Just like that, Peter drew two people.
Peter saying captain out. They don't have a captain even on the court right now. So
Yellow card. Send somebody else out too. Keep talking. Let's go.
Like I'm trying to help y'all out, man. Peter is not the one, yo. He does not get paid for this. He does this all voluntarily.
the Central captains are going to hopefully get this sorted out and just say, somebody get off the court.
He is the captain, and he is the captain of Western Michigan University. He's currently going for his PhD, his player hater degree. He is not in the mood for shenanigans or foolishness from anybody at this time. And he needs y'all to get in line or get out of line and go home.
All right, so after I think 3 to 4 tries, it looks like we have a not false start. So under 5:20 to go here, second half. Michigan State 3-0 lead, and it's
Another
chippy
catch.
now. I don't know.
This is what I want to see, though.
Another catch by Michigan State. Looks like Central Michigan has conceded this one. They have pulled their starters. Got a captain on his phone. But it looks like we got some rookies in here for Central Michigan and just trying to get some valuable playing time. So
Look like MSU is not putting their foot off the gas. So just because Central Michigan's conceded doesn't mean that Michigan State is going gently on these guys.
I do see that we've got a couple new faces in for Michigan State. Number 6, Ethan Rohrig. He was in last point. He's come in. We got number 3, Jake Bishop is checked in now. Coy Flynn is in there, number 42. So we've got a couple different faces here for Michigan State, trying to get some playing time for a few other rookies, but it's not quite as many as Central Michigan. So
No.
Evan Barra still playing like this game is tied at 1 apiece. And
Got him.
There goes the rookie.
Another catch from Michigan
Another
State.
catch, and so, yeah, unfortunately,
And
not the way that Central Michigan wanted their MDC to finish, but that's
and just like that,
that's all right.
just like that, Central Michigan is on a 10 count.
Yeah.
Like I said, Michigan State is looking to make this game be a statement and put Central Michigan back on the bottom where they belong in their eyes. In their eyes. Not in my eyes, but in their eyes.
I don't know. I think Evan Barra just went out because he didn't get a kill on that throw. He just that's all right. You kind of hear him on our courtside microphone there.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Missed catch by number 25.
Yeah, that's Adam Brigman. I think that's the first time we've called his name today. Looks like it was a rookie from Grand
Good
Valley.
catch by Kramer.
Rookie from Grand Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, NCDA legend, founder of the Michigan State club team, Alex Bomas has just entered the room.
In full uniform,
Full
too.
uniform here. He's witnessing Michigan State history as well. Unfortunately he's never been part of. Well, actually, yeah, he was part of the 1-0 team, I'm sure. But it's been a long time since he's watched Michigan State win meaningful games here at MDC.
Yeah.
And go above 500, and so he had to show up for that. So,
Yeah,
warm welcome to Bomas.
Yeah, he just got off from drill. Had to do his PT test today. He passed, so he's very happy about that. He can now enjoy the rest of the evening. And long throw from her. Oh, my God! And her dad is clapping, proud of her, proud of his daughter. Put it in that good work. She's letting you know,
Takes
hey.
out Jake Salisbury with a nice catch high off her face and chin. And not going to be a legal throw, but it's close.
She's letting you know, too, just because I'm a female, don't underestimate me. Oh, he caught.
Oh, that was the back of his hand. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah,
he's smiling, but
he was trying to
he
play
was out there. Yeah, should the women in sports shout out that we did for dodgeball. Oh, she misses the catch on the team throw there.
All right,
And we got one lone Central rookie.
one player left. Michigan State looking to put him in a body bag.
Oh, and they just can't hit this guy, but Severn gets the catch on him there, number 2. And we're down under 2 minutes left, and I got to believe with a 4-0 score, Central Michigan is content to They're not going to play it out. Peter's done. Peter's saying, nope, I'm not even going to let you. I'm not even going to let you, even if you wanted to. I don't care.
Peter just ended the game.
He effectively yellow carded the whole team and said, nope, we're done. No.
Go downstairs to get an interview.
Okay, yeah, I think at this time what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and switch to a sideline type angle here, and we're going to see if we can get some interviews with some players.
He's coming down. To talk.
All right,
Hey,
so
just grab the mic.
all right, so basically what's going to happen now is we're going to have some player interviews downstairs.
Hey, Dylan. Tony's coming down. He's just going to use the mic.
They're literally trying to get him. All right, so they literally trying to do like an interview with some of the players. We're now using the crowd mic to do that. And oh yeah, now it's official. Let's see if we guys have enough slack. I think we do. We got exactly 50 feet. Oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah, let's.
Good. How are you? All right. Are we good? We on this camera now?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. MDC is now concluded. Dennis, how does it feel? You guys capped this off with a nice 4-0 victory over Central.
It feels good. Always want to, come out winning all of them, but good OT game against Grand Valley, and everything else went perfectly. So.
Okay. Yeah, you did it without one of your top players, Jacob Georges. You took Grand Valley to overtime again. Have you guys found some sort of weakness that the rest of the league hasn't caught up with, or explain that? That's 2 weeks in a row.
No, it's just we got good respect for them. They got good respect for us. I mean, no one else can touch them like we can. So they know that their biggest opponent is us, and we know our biggest opponent is them. So.
Okay. It looks like when you guys went to overtime, speaking of that game, you almost made wholesale changes. You only had 2 people that were on the roster 2 weeks ago in overtime make it to this OT roster. Do you think that helped you guys stay close? Are you still experimenting with that squad, or did some guys just sort of play their way into it?
We got great young kids, a whole bunch of young kids, and some veterans too. We just go with the high hand. Whoever's hot at the time, making catches, going throws, leaders. So that's what we go with.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us. Good job out there. All right, we're going to try to search for some more interviews. I do want to get Pete. Let's go. Let's talk to Peter. Peter. All right. Well, this is why this is going to be a great interview. No. You kept it under control, and so I want to talk to you about what you kind of saw in that last game there. It got a little chippy. I heard a yellow card. We had 3 false starts in a row. Like, as head ref, tell me what was going on out here.
Tell Brent to text me, and I'll get it to you. Well, okay, so I'll be honest. I did hold the whistle on those to just drive home a point and be kind of a dick, but it was just bad manners all around, okay? I got new guys trying to, bust their chops or cut their teeth or whatever the saying is, reffing and counting and shit, and the last thing I need, the last thing I need is every captain from each team in my ear questioning every call I make. I see what I see, and I do the best I can.
Well, you certainly made your calls with conviction, and we definitely appreciate that. We notice it up there. Sometimes you just got to hand out those yellow cards. And
every call, no ref catches, no game is perfectly reffed. I know people understand that. I know the game gets heated. All right, I got heated today. I can't cast too many stones. So.
All right. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. Good luck. I know you guys are heading to Cleveland State in a couple weeks, right?
We are hoping. We have to get the roster.
All right. Hey, the league's looking forward to Western traveling out of state for the first time. Go get that W.
I'm also looking forward to Western traveling out of state.
All right. Go get that first W. Make history, man. All right. Let's see if we can't get an interview with Grand Valley here.
Oh, no. I want some beef.
All right. Hey, Grand Valley, undefeated yet again, 6 years in a row without a loss, another MDC. How does it feel?
Feels great. What'd you say? It's all right. He's talking to you, Colin. Get up here.
It's all complimentary. All right, hey, Colin, come here. The league wants to talk.
Yeah, that's all.
All right, the question on everybody's mind right now, have you received any offers from a USA Premier team?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Oh, baby, we're breaking news here today. Can you reveal who it is?
No, which one?
Well, hey, all right, my man. Hey, he's not the best interview in the league for no reason. Hey, enjoy the victory, guys. We'll take it back up to the booth. Oh, I'm supposed to present the trophy? Nobody told me that. Where's it? Come on, my producer didn't tell me that.
Waiting for you.
All right, hey, congrats. Another MDC under your belt. Good job, guys.
Oh, man.
And there you have it. Another Michigan Dodgeball Cup in the books for GVSU.
Yeah, I have to say this has been an outstanding stream. Very successful, probably the best one that I have yet. No time did the stream break at any time. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, we would all like to give a shout out to you, Shadid, for setting this up. And yeah, as you said, I would say this has been the best stream that we've had all season long.
Yeah.
And a great tournament to have it for at Michigan Dodgeball Cup, and it's only forward from here. I know you got another couple tournaments that you got planned for the regular season, and then obviously nationals as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. Yeah, next tournament I'm going to be doing, it's going to be JMU, Harrisonburg, in about 2 weeks. So can't wait.
So what are your thoughts on all of the teams that were here today? Like final thoughts on each?
So pretty much.
You have the thing still?
No, he gave it away.
I was going to have you, like, get that. Never mind.
That boy. Yeah, so pretty much every single team that played here today has improved from 2 weeks ago. Saginaw looks like a team that is very capable of getting some key wins against some mid-tier teams. Michigan State really hit the reset button big time. Really kind of showed us kind of like that mental resolve after a tough loss to GV. Going 3-1. Central Michigan definitely shows like they have catching paralysis, like some of the best. And I still feel like Western Michigan is going to be in good hands under Peter. GV played well. They definitely had some hiccups along the way, but they still found enough to go undefeated for today.
Yep. Yeah, Grand Valley, a good job by them again to survive that overtime game against Michigan State. And they remain undefeated. They're up to 19-0 on the season now.
Wow.
So well on their way to a very strong record this season as they huddle up there one last time.
And there's a very good possibility that next time that we'll see GV will probably be against Towson at the Towson tournament at the end of this month. I know that our next tournament is going to be ODC. At Miami University in Ohio. We got the Vikings Cup at Cleveland State, and then we also have the Beast tournament hosted by James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
And the Beast one will be on stream, correct?
Yep, it will be streamed.
So that's another historic tournament that it'll be great to see that one on the stream and get a little bit more recognition of some of those East Coast teams that, I mean, we've gotten to see a lot of the Michigan region lately in live streams and so many good teams here, but it'll be good to see some of those East Coast teams and see how they've sort of improved throughout the season and now as we're entering the home stretch here, the last couple months of the season, to see where they're at.
Yeah, absolutely, without question.
So it looks like we're going to wrap it up here from East Lansing. Another Michigan Dodgeball Cup in the books. Congratulations again to Grand Valley State on the title. They went 4-0 on the day. Michigan State breaking the streak and finally going above 500 at the Michigan Dodgeball Cup for the first time since 2005. They go 3-1 and they get second place. And then we had Central Michigan going 1-2, or 1-3, and Saginaw Valley State also going. Central Michigan went 2-2. Saginaw went 1-3. Saginaw keeping it close in a couple of those games, and then Central as well. They hung with Grand Valley there. So
yeah,
good things from each team. Western Michigan, they're scoring points more frequently now than they I know that their first points that they scored as a club were 2 weeks ago at GVSU, so that's progress for them, and they're heading to the Viking Cup as well, so that'll be exciting to see. But overall, a pretty awesome stream. Good day of dodgeball. We had another OT game, so that keeps the streak alive of every time you have the live stream,
Yep.
we get some overtime.
Yep, that is 7 consecutive overtime games that I haven't witnessed.
Everyone loves free dodgeball.
Everyone loves free dodgeball.
Anyway, do you have any final thoughts before we sign off here from East Lansing?
As always, thank you to everyone for tuning in. If you haven't been to East Lansing, Michigan before to see us, Michigan State play a dodgeball game, you definitely need to do that. This is a great gym, good open view, great balcony seats and everything. So the host has been really good to me, been very supportive, and I could not have done it without them. So thank you, guys.
Fantastic. Thank you again to all our viewers. We are signing off.
All right.